This is the defence statement for the Mirus battery gun emplacement number 4. Mirus has now become probably our second most investigated location for the pigs, having returned there 4 times in total. And while thoroughly enjoying every investigation we've been on, let's look at some of the points raised by the prosecution and some possible explanations for them. One of the points that was made was that there was a repetition of names that appeared throughout the groups. Now, while the pigs do everything they can to cut down on suggestion between the groups, what we cannot do is stop people from talking. In regards to the name repetition, I cannot tell you that this hasn't been a conversation that has been overheard during a break, and therefore suggestion has played some part in these names cropping up. With regards to the characters, the officer, the soldier and the boy who allegedly haunt Mirus, the only thing I can say to this is that these were mentioned by Chris during the walk around, and therefore it could just be suggestion that means groups are picking up on these characters during their vigils. And while it is true that we have found some links to some of the names that were given during our investigations, these are, however, slightly tenuous links. We've matched first name to a job role. For me to be able to present this as some real hard evidence, I would like to see first names, surnames, dates and job titles being given so that we can be absolutely sure that the people that they're being linked to are the people that potentially came through on the night. There is also a wealth of EVPs available on the case file. Now, while the EVPs are certainly fascinating to listen to, they are not proof of the paranormal. These are unexplained noises, maybe voices that are heard that we can't tell you where they came from. The shadow man that was caught on CCTV camera is very interesting, and during our second visit, yes, the pigs did try to recreate this shadow and felt that it was impossible to create a shadow given the angles of the light, the camera and the direction of the shadow. However, during our recreation, one of the lights that was originally left on had been taped up for our second visit. So although we felt it would be difficult or impossible to recreate the shadow, the situations were not the same as our first visit. Without the conditions being very similar or almost identical, I feel it's difficult to present this as genuine evidence of the paranormal. And again with the photo, we were not even there at the time the photo was taken. I cannot tell you the conditions it was taken under or even who was there at the time. We have a witness statement, but that's all. The picture could potentially be caused by someone passing in front of the camera during a longer exposure, causing a shadowy-like figure to appear on the picture. There is some fantastic and very interesting evidence that has come through from our 4 investigations at Mirus. However, I feel that they are not conclusive. So therefore I'd ask you at the very least to cast your vote as an open verdict. If not guilty at this time based on this evidence of being haunted.